Good evening. You're listening to the Garden City Community Chat Show with your hosts Carrie, Tom, and Mike. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Well, hello, Garden City. We're here.
Yeah.
Just shouldn't put the camera up there. There's Tom. Tom just popped in. Well, welcome to the show and to our neighbors. Let's give a shout out to them: Westland, Canton, Dearborn Heights, Dearborn, Livonia, Inkster, just to name a few. Welcome to episode number 698 of the Garden City Community Chat Show. Getting closer and closer to that 700. It is Thursday, March 6th, 2025. We're so happy you could be with us tonight. We hope you're all safe and doing well. I am your host, Carrie, and also joining me tonight, former City Councilman Mike Jones. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing pretty good, Carrie, considering everything.
Also, Garden City's very busy meteorologist, Dr. Tom Iwinski. How you doing, buddy?
Trying to stay warm with this wacky weather.
It's crazy, isn't it? Whiplash leather. Wow. Tom's going to be back shortly with the most current and up-to-date forecast for you guys. So you stick around for that. We'll see how the month of March is going to be for us. Tonight we have another good one for you when we welcome two of the recently elected council members, Councilmember Karen Hughes and Councilmember Dominic King. They're going to be here. We'll see how they both are settling in and find out much more. So stay tuned. They'll be coming up right after Tom's weather. Also, Joe Bartley is back with his seventh installment of Tax Talk for you as we get closer to that tax deadline. And then Mike and I, we're going to close out the show with some community events and announcements for you. So have your calendars ready for that. I also want to mention real quick, if you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and post your questions and comments in the comments section. You can find us live right now at facebook.com/GCChat. And over on our YouTube channel, just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. You can also email your questions to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, and we'll do our best to get those answered for you. Remember, we're here to promote not only our community, but yours as well. And speaking of community, if your community organization or business has any events, announcements, or cancellations that you'd like to get out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
They should probably email us, Carrie.
That's right. Email the details to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on Facebook, and Mike would be happy to pass that information along for you. Remember, you're always welcome to come on the show and promote your community, your business, or organization anytime. Just contact us. We also encourage any local business to check out and join the Garden City Business Alliance and see what great things they can do for you. For more information, head on over to gardencitybusinessalliance.org. I also want to mention a couple of show updates for you. On March 20th, we're going to be off to attend the Volunteers Appreciation Dinner. And then on March 27th, we're going to have our 700th show celebration, and you're all invited. We'll be doing that remotely like our 600th. I'll be posting the link where you can actually log in and stop by and say hi if you'd like, or just join us in the chat room. So it's quite a milestone for us. So we hope that you'll come by and help us celebrate. That's March 27th. All right, we're going to get Tom in here now with a check of the weather, and we'll be chatting with the council members Karen Hughes and Dominic King. So stand by for Tom. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. Boy, it's been a roller coaster, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, these crazy winds overnight and into this morning brought in that colder air, and we're just shivering here today after a little bit of a warm day yesterday when the sun was out. So
yeah,
a lot of fun always to track, but as we jump right into where we are at right now, we're below freezing. We're into the 30s at this point, and a good chunk of the day was a little on the cloudy side. Toward the end of the day, it started to clear out, and we're seeing some good sunshine toward the end of the day, and some clear skies out there right now. And overall, you can see as we go throughout the rest of tonight, we're going to see a gradual little increase in cloud cover. We will be seeing overall our temperatures remaining in the low 30s to upper 20s. So overall, another cold night out there as we go into the night. And you do see our winds will continue to relax as we go throughout the night. So no more strong, crazy winds like we have been dealing with. And overall, a dry night is on tap. As we go into the day on Friday, we will be seeing the overall evolution of those clouds continuing to increase as we get into the afternoon hours. We should be fairly cloudy as we get into the afternoon hours, with our temperatures going into the low 40s overall. So we are keeping an eye on another little system that will be passing through the region. But given temperatures above freezing at this point, we could see some snow flurries developing as we get after sunset, but it's not expected to cause a whole lot in the way of any accumulation as the temperatures are above freezing at this point. But we could see some snow flurries as we go into the late evening hours before midnight, and then the system is out of here, and we're not going to see too much in the way of any issues going forward in time. This upcoming weekend doesn't look too shabby either, other than just the colder nature of the temperature still. We're going to be seeing the overall evolution of Friday night and into Saturday morning, dealing with temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. So another cold snap each morning out there, and then our temperatures will be into the upper 30s for our daytime highs on Saturday, with a little bit of sunshine still peeking through. So overall, can't completely shake the overall aspect of the chill. It does improve on Sunday though. As we go into Saturday night and into Sunday, we will see low temperatures to start the day on Sunday in the low 30s. So definitely a little bit of improvement from the previous morning, and we're probably going to get into the upper 40s for daytime highs. So definitely going to be a much improved Sunday as opposed to the Saturday out there, but dry over the weekend. So no real concerns other than just some chill still in the air. As we go into the new work week, as we start Monday, we will finally seeing our temperatures improve. We will be seeing a little bit more sunshine as well, finally. And our temperatures during the day on Monday will get into the 50s. We're going to be seeing temperatures in the mid, potentially upper 50s as well, as you see that southerly wind developing as we go into the afternoon and evening hours. That will continue as we go into Tuesday as well. We will be seeing overall temperatures during the overnight hours being above freezing in the 40s, and then rebounding into the 60s. So if that Monday woo is a little bit better, I think Tuesday's woo would be a little bit better as well. So
without the short.
Yeah, definitely. You're definitely going to see the overall improvement of our temperatures as we go into Monday and Tuesday, with temperatures in the 50s and 60s. And that trend will continue into Wednesday as well, ahead of our new system. We are going to be seeing our temperatures getting into the mid 50s again, ahead of a little bit of rain, with a little bit of a new system moving in as we get into late Wednesday evening and into the overnight hours. But again, you see it being all rain at this point. That little bit of a rainy mess will continue as we go into Thursday as well. You see just the general gist of maybe some on and off rain early in the day with that little system moving through, but overall temperatures will rebound each day as we get into Thursday as well, despite the clouds and a little bit of rain into the lower 50s as well. So everyone's remaining above freezing. We will be seeing some more systems continuing to linger as we get closer toward the weekend. As we end the work week on Friday, we will be seeing the overall look of temperatures remaining in the low 50s in a dry day. We will be seeing another little system moving in as we get into Friday night and into Saturday. And right now, Saturday doesn't look very good, at least next Saturday, the 15th. We will be seeing a little bit of rain moving back into the picture as we get into Saturday morning before it begins to wind down as we get into Saturday afternoon and evening. So kind of another little nuisance system moving in Friday night and into early Saturday with some rain. So that'll be the first one. And then again, as we get into Wednesday night and into early Thursday with another little bit of rain. So a little bit of rain mixed into the forecast, much warmer next week, which will be very nice to see. But overall, dealing with this chill over the next couple of days, as we're going to be still dealing with the influence of the system moving through, just bringing in that colder air, which will take a couple days to shake off. But other than that, nothing too exciting going on in the weather department, at least across our neck of the woods. Again, with those clear skies, nothing on the radar at this point. But if we continue to look around the radar, we're going to be seeing, again, as we look at the overall evolution of things, again, nothing really too exciting out there. We are keeping an eye on a little system moving through. Again, the Midwest that's going to be moving through, but again, nothing too exciting right now. As the radar loads up, you do see the general gist of some pretty good snow across the Dakotas and into Nebraska and into Iowa at this point. This will, the core of it, slide off to the north, but we could see a little bit of that again as we get into tomorrow evening. But overall, temperatures above freezing. There's no real concerns for anything too exciting here. So overall, nothing really too damaging or too worrisome to really track at this point. I'm just going to be dealing with that cold to really speak of, and then warming up next week. So take advantage of that and plan accordingly. But other than that, if you want to track this weather on your own, this is DopplerTownsWeather.com, and it will continue to keep you updated as we continue to roll into the month of March, which I really think will be probably a flip-floppy month at times. We're going to be seeing a lot of warm temperatures at times. We're going to at times. We're going to probably see some pretty good rain at times. And given the overall evolution of where we have been, it wouldn't surprise me if you can't completely rule out a little bit of snow at times throughout the month. So at this point, it doesn't appear that we're going to see any more snow, but we could see a little bit of that because of the chill behind these systems. We could see a little bit of that, but nothing major is in the forecast at this point. So March is, a transition month. It takes its time to really shake off winter's chill and get in more into some warmer weather. So I think that's going to happen at times, especially next week. But I do see some cool down still mixed into the flow at times.
Yeah, that March is a real transition month, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a tricky month.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, sir. And we'll see you next week.
Sounds good, guys.
All right. Take care. All right. Not too shabby of a report, to be honest. All right, let's introduce our guests for tonight. Please welcome Garden City Council members Karen Hughes and Dominic King. Let's bring them in here. How you guys? Hi, guys. Thanks for being here tonight.
Hello.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Hi, Mike.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So how you guys settling in since being elected in November? We'll start with you, Karen.
Really good. I've watched, council meetings, and I didn't know what to expect from, being on this side of things. But, I'm encouraged, by the relationships that we're building with us, with the other council members and the city manager and the other, and then the city workers, like with, Matt Miller and, Brad and, those guys when they present to us, and, it's good. We got a good crew, I think.
Yeah, Matt was on last week, and yeah, he's doing a good job. He really is.
That was a great presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was nervous and asking me how I thought he did. And I says, I thought you did great.
Yeah.
You
I
did-
emailed him the
you
next
addressed
day.
every site we were interested in.
Yep. Answered
Oh,
everything.
yeah. It's very informative.
Yes.
Dominic, how about you? How you settling in?
I would agree with Karen. It's so far, it's been no complaints. The city staff's been helpful. Existing council members, the other council members have been helpful. So, yeah, settling in very well.
Awesome. So you're all playing nice.
Yeah. Well, we've taken some courses, to try to help us along the way too.
Right. Yeah, no, you all seem to be doing good. So.
We do. We do.
All right. Other than the budget, what challenges have you encountered since being elected, if any? Would you say, Dominic?
Other than budget, that's just all the new things, learning how city government works. I mean, I already had a good idea. I did attend the GC University that the previous city manager had put on. But there's a lot more to that than just that. And the Open Meetings Act, and I've been attending there's some classes for new elected officials, Michigan Municipal League, MML. I've been attending some of that stuff to get a better understanding and how I can help. That's good.
Karen, how about you?
I don't necessarily think it's been, there were any challenges. But something that maybe people don't understand, a couple things, is we get our information, our packet about the agenda, and it comes full with information, that goes beyond just the heading page, and so I've been able to rely on city managers. So, excuse me, if I have any questions about, numbers. I'm sorry, I got a little frog in my throat.
It's all right.
So, if I have questions I'm a good number cruncher, and I'm a detailed, person, and I'm very, very keen on details. So, we have the time to, anything we have questions about, we have time between Friday and Monday, to ask questions, get clarification.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, so even if I don't know if I would consider them challenges, but definitely things you need to work through. And like Dominic said, we were able to take a couple classes for, helping us learn a little bit more about the things than just showing up.
Yeah, the way things run. Yeah, that's very helpful. Mike, you can probably relate, right?
Oh yeah, and it's nice to have a city manager who's very
Attentive.
yeah, attentive, gives you all the details,
Yes.
follows up on your questions and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tease him sometimes. I say, well, this, he knows when I call, it's going to be a conversation, be a lot of questions. And so I tease him and say, well,
he's got a lot of answers.
Yeah, and he does. He has the answers. If he doesn't, he gets them right back to us. And I teased him the other day. I just said, well, this is going to be a short one. I know it's not like me, but it's going to be a short one.
Well, you'll never get the answers if you don't ask, right? So that's good. Good thing. I have a letter here or an email from one of our viewers. Moving on to the budget. You've had one meeting February 10th, and you have one coming up March 10th, and then the 24th of March, and then April 28th. We have a $2.5 million deficit, and it was covered and taken out of the general fund or the rainy day fund. And thank God for that, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
So it would balance.
It was healthy to start with.
What's that?
It was very healthy to start with.
Yeah. That was really good from the previous administration. Like 9 million, wasn't it, in there?
What's that?
Pretty healthy.
It was very healthy.
Yeah.
You want to go, Dominic? You want me to lead?
What steps are being taken to address this deficit? And is there any areas where spending can be reduced without impacting essential services and senior activities at Radcliffe? Dominic, you want to answer?
Sure, I'll start. Thankfully, as soon as Matt Miller was the interim city manager, he started not cutting, but looking at that right from the beginning. And then Tim Gibbons, same deal. As soon as he got in, there was a couple areas where staffing was supposed to be added in some departments. He held off on that, and there's other places where they took some cuts to help shrink down that $2.5 million. We just did a budget amendment at the last council meeting, and was able to shave off $600,000. So right now it's 1.9 million. That's going to potentially come from the general fund.
So it was,
and I think we can even do better than that. But
it was $2.5 million. Am I right? And then they found
it was 2.5. Now it's down to 1.9.
Okay.
And Tim, he is very conservative on that. There are some things that could be coming our way as far as some reimbursements for some things, but he's very conservative in this. And part of the way that he's making cuts is he's looking at obviously our expenditures, and then part of that deficit is from the previous administration. And they overestimated revenues on some things, and they underestimated expenses on other things. So that's really, part of what has thrown things off as well. But Tim is he is adamant about doing all they can to to get everything going. So cuts, obviously cuts are never fun. But I don't know. I think he's trying to do it in a smart way by maybe not filling vacancies. And not just going out and slashing things. There will be some positions, people either be moved around or possibly eliminate, as we know, some positions over at Radcliffe and things, but going to part-time. So he's real cognizant of this, and he seems like he's doing all he can to make the difference. And as far as the senior citizens programs, I don't know that there's any changes. I don't think there's any changes to that right now. And then he's we're all of us are in the same mindset that we don't want those services cut, to seniors, but we have to revamp and redesign what the programs are going to look like.
They've already updated their hours of operation starting March 1st too, I see.
Yeah, but at first I think they were talking about not having being closed on Saturdays, but they've reinstituted those. So
yeah, till 2 it looks like.
yeah.
So let me ask you: is there any revenue generating strategies being considered to help close this budget gap? Dominic, has that been floated around? Anything?
I'm not aware of any additional revenue ideas. I do know that, like we talked about Radcliffe, changing the hours and part-time and that kind of stuff, that has helped. That's from our last amendment. It's down to about net cost for Radcliffe at $600,000. But like I said, it was 1.9 million that we're using from the general fund. So there's still 1.3 million we got to find elsewhere. We can't. Radcliffe won't be. It's not the only answer, I guess. What I'm getting to. So there'll have to be some savings across the board.
So is this
especially when we look at 25, 26?
Well, I think in a roundabout way, we are looking at some revenue generating ideas as far as, with the downtown development, they're looking at possibly, while they're looking at expanding and changing the new business owners and things like that, renovating properties and stuff. So I think some of the ideas that were thrown at Matt's workshop were, that if we pass some ordinances about the types of buildings that they can have downtown, might increase, retail and things like that. So I think we have to look to those types of things in our growth, and how our growth will, generate more tax base and things like that.
So this deficit is pretty much pertaining to the Radcliffe Center. It's not affecting any other departments, or what?
No.
What again? I'm not sure what you mean.
Well, the deficit, it seems like they're doing more cuts in that at the Radcliffe Center than anywhere else.
Well, there are a lot of other cuts coming. Yeah, definitely. He's trying to be. We can't. There's not enough. We can't slash enough over at Radcliffe to balance the budget. So it's got to come across the board.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be defeating the purpose of having a community center if you're going to be closing it, and that, so.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Yeah. Dominic, you have anything else you want to talk about on that?
No, like you said, I don't think there's no plans to close the Radcliffe Center at all. I mean, we put a lot of money into it. There's still plans to renovate the gym so that can be used, and some other things. We just want to be smart about the grant money that's remaining and do things to the Radcliffe Center that won't give us additional operational cost.
What about the idea that Tim Gibbons floated about bringing the library over there and possibly building onto Radcliffe? I mean, they have all
I think
these.
that's great. Great
That's
idea.
a good idea, yeah. Yep. And then again, we're looking. I mean, I think we're offsetting, costs and things, which there's two ways to build your city portfolio. Your money. To do it, you can either look at increasing revenues or decreasing costs. So
Right. I have a question in the Michael Bingle says, what do you guys know about the geese problem at Kiwanis Park? Need signs up in the parking lot. People are feeding them, poop all over the place. The city had to come and blow the sidewalks off. Yeah, that's becoming a problem with birds and all that.
Damn geese.
What's that, Carrie? I'm sorry.
It's becoming a real problem feeding the birds. And, with the bird flu and that, you don't want to attract them like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I could always find out who to suggest putting some signs up, but people will do what people will do, unfortunately.
Right. Fawn Salvador, glad to hear from Dominic and Karen. Yep.
Hi, Fawn.
Let's see. Notary Babe, is Radcliffe still free to non-residents?
It is at this point. And, they were looking at maybe possibly looking into some fees.
Down the road, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, we're all foot in the bill. And if we can, if other people come in from other communities, it would only be fair,
Right. Let's see. John Murray wants to know what kind of corrective measures have been generated to improve checks and balances in money policy. like Yorkgate.
Yorkgate?
Yeah, there was a situation there. Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah. So you
Well, I
know,
think the things we're talking about, creating policy or well, actually, there are some things that we were asking for to make things a little bit more permanent while we're making these changes. Like some safety net type, like alerts. If something is falling below something, or I think we were asking the city manager about that kind of thing.
mm-hmm.
Put some safeguards in place.
Right. And finally, what have you learned in these first 3-4 months that have shaped your approach to governing?
Dominic.
Dominic?
I was just going to say Karen.
I am chatty, I know.
No, you're fine.
No, I think what we've been doing is you open mind.
Research.
Don't come to a quick judgment. Listen to others, even other council members. We all have a different perspective. We all bring something different to the table. So I think we could be open to listen to everybody else. And I plan on this summer. Well, as soon as the weather breaks and we get more events, Lucky Squirrel, Chili Cook-Off, try to get out there, be at those events. I'll plan to be at the pig race this Saturday. Talking to residents, getting some feedback. What do they like to see and things like that.
We have a pig in the race, so don't forget to put your money on Chatmeister.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
Karen, you want to answer that?
Well, one thing I want to impress upon people is, and I didn't know this until I started to look into running for city council, is that council meetings, and I just want to reiterate, a lot of people know, but council meetings are meetings held in public. They're not public meetings. Right. And so essentially what it is like, consider like if you were working at a place and they had manager meetings, they're held behind closed doors. And so these are, I don't know, not that we're managers, but I mean, that's the only thing I could think that people could relate to is that. So we have our meetings to discuss, things on the agenda and action items, and we're looking at policy changes or expenditures. So these meetings they're held in public so that everyone can see, and that's the way that the city government works, and that's the way it should be. So everybody can see, and they're aware of the items that we're considering. And the other thing is, just so people know, if I'm not asking a lot of questions, it's not because I'm, at the meetings. It's not because I don't have questions. It's just that I like to do my homework up front and get the answers before I get to the meeting, because we are looking at action items we have to vote on. So, I don't want to go into a meeting and ask a question and have something put on hold, because we don't have an answer. Or, that I couldn't vote on, yes, if I wasn't clear, or no, I wasn't clear. So I'd rather have the information up front. So know this, that, if I'm not asking a lot of questions, believe me, I've spent a lot of hours before it and asked a lot of questions. And that's what we continue to do, with other council members, so we can work well together. We need to ask questions of each other. Right.
Yeah. When we'll just say the wheels are turning in there. Okay.
They are. You can't see it, but they are.
Well, I just want to put it out there, and I hope you guys agree with me, that Erica Smith has done a fabulous job over at Radcliffe, her and her staff. And I would hate to lose her at this juncture. So I hope there's no plans of, dealing with her.
I'm not aware of any. And, she's done a lot of great work over there. And, and that's the other thing, we have to work with, the people, and trust in the people that are in positions, to make decisions to move the city forward. And then, of course, always look at everything with a scrutinizing eye, especially when it comes to, monies and expenditures and things like that. But definitely, you got to put some trust in the people that, that are in place for these positions.
Yeah. Well, communication and transparency is very important. You know that. You agree, Dominic?
No, yep, I would agree with you, Carrie, and Day. I would agree that Erica Smith has done a fantastic job. She
Yeah.
came in at a rough time, a lot of grants, and weren't kept up as well as you probably should have been, and she had to do a lot of research to get those going. So far, I think all the grants we're still going to be able to utilize. We didn't lose any of the grants by her doing the homework and getting
Yes.
back into place. I don't see Radcliffe going away. We put a lot of money into it, a lot of money from the grants.
Right.
I think we'll use Radcliffe. We just want to kind of get a clean slate and use it appropriately, that we're not going to generate tons of operational costs.
Yeah, that
Just
sounds-
there will be some operational costs, but it can't be, $1 million.
Yeah.
It's got to be something more reasonable, 400,000 or something like that.
Yeah,
and then we got to make sure we have programs that if we, cake, cupcake decorating, cookies, whatever it is, that we're getting enough attendance, enough people to register to offset some of that cost.
Right. I was just
So-
going to say, yeah, to get some kind of revenue generated to help out, that would be great.
And
Yeah,
council,
Then,
We need the traffic. We need the foot traffic.
yeah, council member Kara Fotis has a lot of great ideas as far as, having a teaching kitchen and ways to generate income and serve the community.
Mhm.
There are a lot of people who have access to funding and then, looking for offering classes that meet their needs as well as qualify for funding. So she had a lot of great ideas how to, offset any costs and or possibly increase revenues, those kinds of
Mhm.
things. Very, very thoughtful work that she did.
Okay. Sounds good. Mike, you have any questions? Why we
No, I've been impressed with how well the council works together
Yeah, you guys are
Thank you,
doing
Mike.
with the administration and what have you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got good people over there
Yeah.
I think
on
we
the
do.
council and got good people in charge of our programs.
So far,
Directors.
so good.
Yes. And I agree, Mike. I think we have a lot of good people in place. And along with that too, the volunteer dinner, I won't be there, but I want to thank, all the volunteers. We have a great, we have a great, I can't tell you enough. Everybody knows we have a great community
Mhm.
and people are willing to do, and give so much. It's incredible to me when I look at Facebook and I see somebody requests an item because a family member has had some type of problem and they need some help. And there are so many people that jump in and help. But I mean, they're not going to be recognized. They're just, residents like the rest of us. But, it goes to show we have a great community, and a lot of people do put a lot of work into things.
Yeah, it's a real giving community and tight community, that's for sure.
It is.
Yeah.
And then I hope if anybody, I'll be at the great pig race.
Yeah.
I'll be
Both of you, right?
Yeah, I'll be a banker. So I think Dominic, are you gonna be there?
Yeah.
yes, actually, same row as you.
That's what I thought.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you there for sure. So stop by and say hi, or we'll see you and say hi. Anything else you want to cover before I let you go?
I'm sorry.
Anything else you want to cover before I let you go?
Nothing I can think of. Unless Mike, you got some burning question there?
No,
No.
I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
Saturday night.
For Saturday night. Yeah, I look forward to it.
Annette McNeil, she wants to know, has the Echo stopped? Are they still mailing that out? Have you heard anything, Mike?
No, as far as I know, it's still being produced and mailed out.
Well, we'll find out next Wednesday. So.
Yeah. when we
Yeah,
have-
I'm not sure about the Echo, but I did attend the last Park and Rec Commission meeting,
Uh-huh.
and they did mention about the Park Rec magazine putting it on pause.
Okay, yeah.
For a couple of months before sending it out, so it might be
Oh,
delayed.
that's right.
And they're looking for maybe an electronic option.
Yeah.
For this time around, there was a
Digital.
couple of things they were discussing. I don't know if anything's finalized.
Okay.
And I don't know if the Echo's part of that or not.
No, that goes a separate, right, Mike?
Well, a separate magazine, but I didn't know if it was falling
Yeah.
into the same conversation they were having with the Park and Rec. Yeah,
Yeah.
that goes, I think, to the senior programs.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to pick up a copy tomorrow. Or
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, thanks again for being on tonight. It's been a pleasure to have you, and keep doing the great work that you're doing, and come back whenever you're ready, maybe sometime after the budget's all settled, huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks,
Yes.
Carrie. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
All
Thanks,
right.
Karen. Thanks for
There's your
having me.
contact information, Karen Hughes. You can email her at HughesK@GC or GardenCityMichigan.org. And Dominic is KingD@GardenCityMI.org. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And like I said, come back anytime. All right.
Thank you. Have a great night, everybody.
We'll see you at the pig race.
Yes.
All right. So long.
Bye.
Bye. All right. That's some good information, huh?
Yeah. They look like they're going to be very,
Well,
very good, constructive members of the council. I'm glad.
yeah, I like how they do their research and their homework, you know.
Yeah. And
Very
like Karen
important.
said, you don't want to be asking questions about agenda items that you haven't already explored
Right.
with the city manager beforehand.
Yeah.
That communication back and forth is before the meeting actually takes place. The council meeting actually takes place is very important.
Yeah, and Dominic mentioning the classes that he's taken, so
Yeah.
it helps immensely. It's a whole different ball game when you're up there behind that desk.
Yes, it is.
You got everybody watching you.
Yeah. When you got a packet about a half-inch thick of information and so forth to go for.
Right. All right, well, moving on. The next city council meeting is Monday, March 17th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers located at 6000 Middlebelt Road. These meetings are a good way for you to get involved and voice any concerns that you might have. And March 10th, there will be also a budget meeting at 6 p.m. Now, is that still held at the police station or?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. It's time for Tax Talk with Joe. We're going to get him in here now. And then Mike and I, we're going to close out the show. How's that sound? Sound all right?
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. Let's bring Joe in.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to another installment of J&J Taxes and More Tax Talk. I'm Joe Bartley, your host today, and today I thought we would touch on a couple of the credits or deductions that are left. Most of the things have disappeared over the years that we know them, especially us older folk that can remember back in the day. But there's still a couple that may help you a little bit. One of them is the home energy efficient credit, and that is for things like new furnace, new central air, new hot water tank, new windows, new storm doors, insulation, and even an electrical box. Now, this credit has improved quite a bit over the last few years. Now, they did take away the roofs, which at one time was a credit. The roofs is no longer a deduction, but the other things are. You just want to make sure when you purchase them that they are considered energy efficient, and there's some rules and everything to go along with that. You want to make sure to hang on to your paperwork, of course, so that just in case you're ever audited, you could show it if that were to happen. But it's a pretty good credit. It could be up to, I believe it's like $1,200 for a credit. So definitely something that you can think of, deducting. Also, it is good for second homes. If you have a vacation home, it's good. Also, of course, if you decide to put solar panels on your house, that is a deduction. So just that a good one to keep in mind. Of course, there's an electric vehicle credit if you buy an American-made electric vehicle. And a lot of the dealers are now actually taking care of all that paperwork and everything for you. You just want to show it on your return at tax time. And they can actually help with the down payment, the dealer can, using that credit. Now, the other deduction or credit that some people kind of overlook is if you're an educator, so a teacher, a principal, counselor, and you buy supplies for your classroom or for your students, which most of the educators I do do a lot of that. You can take up to a $300 credit on your taxes. So that's something also that you can look at that might come in handy. Again, if you're ever audited, as with anything, you would be asked to show receipts. So you want to be careful and make sure that you're not embellishing too much those kind of things. So those are two credits that a lot of times people forget about or don't know about, and they can definitely come in handy. So keep that in mind. I hope that helps. Again, with everything going on in the world, we don't know what the future holds with taxes. We don't know what new laws or rules may be coming around the pike. But we're going to try to keep updated, like the J&J Taxes and More Facebook page, where we will try to keep everyone aware of what is going on in the world. So thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a great week. Again, this is Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More. Shoot me an email, joe@jnjtaxesandmore.com, or give the office a call, 734-523-8291. Thanks. Have a good week.
All right. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Okay. We lost Mike. I guess he's going to have to log back in. Oh, all right. We'll get the events up here now and start to close out the show, and hopefully he'll be back in. All right. Here we go. Stand by. Radcliffe, I had up earlier, they've updated their hours of operation beginning March 1st. They changed their hours to Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 8 p.m., Friday, 8:30 to 2 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. On many occasions, hours are extended for rentals or programs that are happening. On those occasions, drop-in activities are available. Please check with the front desk or online for dates with extended hours. Penny Bingo, first and fourth Wednesday of every month at Radcliffe, 1 to 2 p.m., 25 cents per bingo card. Bring lots of pennies. Pennies are used as your bingo markers. That's for ages 50 and older. Garden City Ice Arena, ice for sale, hockey practices, hockey games, open skating, birthday parties. Give them a call at 734-793-1882. The Straight Farmhouse, they have a plethora of events going on over there always. Kim Marquette and everybody, the staff does a great job. They're located at 6221 Merriman Road, open Wednesday and Saturday, noon to 3 p.m. Can take tours. They are free. You can make donations. They will accept any donations. For more information, go on over to straightfarmhouse.org. Notary Babe, Shannon Coffee. She was in there tonight. For all your notary needs, call 734-469-8821, and she'll take care of you. If you need any masonry done, Ace Masonry, 30 years of experience, brick, block, stone. Jay Piner is the owner. 734-469-0633. Give him a call if you need any tuck pointing or anything like that done. Dennis Dykman is the carpet cleaner. He was in there as well. He cleans tile and grout cleaning, upholstery cleaning, hardwood floor cleaning, residential and commercial. Give him a call at 734-299-6496. Wayne County Veteran Services every Tuesday and Thursday, 8:30 to 4:30, located at the Radcliffe Center. Please call Wayne County to make an appointment, 313-506-0302. Also, American Legion Department of Veterans Affairs every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call at 313-964-6640. to make an appointment. And that's all at the Ratcliffe Center. You don't have to go downtown anymore. They'll take care of you there. Contact us. Do you have a question about an event, class, or just in general? You can reach us by visiting gardencitymi.org/parks/contact us. Call or email them at 734-793-1850, parks@gardencitymi.org. That is for the Garden City Ratcliffe Center. You can sign up for their monthly newsletter as well. Stay updated on upcoming events and classes, hour changes, and much more. To sign up, create an account at gardencitymi.org/rec. Bunko Game Day is 1 to 3 o'clock at the Ratcliffe Center, the second and fourth Monday of every month. Prizes are awarded: most bunkos, high score, second high score, low score, and money cup. Ages 50 and up, $5 per person. Call Ratcliffe. And then they have free bingo, second and third Wednesday of each month, 1 to 2 p.m. Second Wednesday is sponsored by Village of Westland. The third Wednesday is sponsored by American House Dearborn Heights, ages 50 and older, located at Ratcliffe. Neighborhood Watch is back the second Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m. at the Garden City Police Station. Next meeting is March 11th. Let your neighbors know. This is the big one. This is this Saturday. Kiwanis is having their 8th annual 2025 pig race. Tickets are $20. They have a few left. March 8th, that's Saturday, raffles, cash bar. That is at the Ratcliffe Center. Doors open at 5 p.m. Races start at 6:30. For tickets, call John at 734-604-0227. I think he said they have a few that they can sell at the door as well. And don't forget, put your money on the Chatmeister if you go. That's our pig in there. Homeschool art classes every Friday, $5 per class. Join us for some art classes, learn some new art skills, and have a fun time getting creative. 7th grade and up, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. 4th and 6th grade, 10:15 to 11:15 a.m. Kindergarten to 3rd grade, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Located at the Ratcliffe Center. Charity hockey game will be Saturday, March 15th. The puck drops at 7 p.m. and it's the Garden City PD versus the Westland Fire at the Garden City Ice Arena, located at 200 North Cabin Road in Garden City. Daddy-daughter dance, March 15th, 5 to 7 p.m. All ages, $20. Adult, $10 for the child. Theme is Rock Out. Register at gardencitymi.org/parks/daddy-daughter dance. There are a few tickets left of this as of earlier today, so you may want to call ahead first. The St. Patrick's Day lunch is Monday, March 17th, 12 to 2 p.m. Lunch will be corned beef sandwich, cold slaw chips, dessert, and green punch. Turkey sandwich available for those who do not like corned beef. Must state that at time of ticket purchase, ages 50 and older. Price is $15. Friendship, music, and community. Sounds good. Kids Power Karate, introductory karate program, March 17th to April 21st. Mondays, 6 p.m. to 6:30. Meet at the Ratcliffe Center, $42 for a 6-week session, ages 6 to 13. Focus on focus, discipline, and fun. The Party Animal Travel, our good friend Jerry Thorne is having a senior spring and summer travel show Friday, March 21st, 12 to 1:30 p.m. It's a free event. Party Animals pleased to announce our senior discount travel show. We will talk about our senior-friendly spring and summer travel events for 2025. We have added new destination shows and festivals. Please call 734-525-9777 to reserve your spot. Free trips and gifts will be given out at the show at Ratcliffe. Parents' night out for you to get out and enjoy a night with your better half. You can drop the kids off at the Radcliffe Center. $20 per person, ages 5 to 12. Next event, March 21st. Games, crafts, and pizza for the kids. Comedy Night Fundraiser. Kevin Kramus will MC. Derek Richards is the headliner. Alana Gonzalez is featured. Saturday, March 22nd, doors open at 5:30, showtime 7 p.m. This is for Haven of Love Dog Rescue. It's going to be held at the Dearborn Heights Moose Lodge. Tickets are $25. You can get them online at havenoflove.ludus.com. $500 to get you an adult softball league. Tuesday, co-ed. Thursday, men's. Sunday, men's. Cost is $500. Starts week of May 6th. Umpire fee is $20 per game. Another Terry Tunes production, April 4th, DJ, dancing, and karaoke party. Open to the public, Livonia Elks Club. The fun starts at 7:30 p.m. That's located at 31117 Plymouth Road in Livonia. Give them a call at 734-425-2246. Adult Kickball League starting May 9th, 2025. $250 per team. Fridays, 6:30 to 11:30 p.m. May 9th to June 27th. Register now online at gardencitymi.org/parks/adult kickball. Garden City High School Theater Program is presenting Disney's Newsies, the Broadway musical, Friday, May 2nd at 7 p.m., Saturday, May 3rd at 2 p.m., Saturday, May 3rd at 7 p.m., and Sunday, May 4th at 2 p.m. I don't know what the ticket prices are, but you can get a hold of the school over there and they'll tell you. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, our friends over at Inspire Theater, they're having theirs Friday and Saturday, May 21st, 22nd, 28th, 29th, April 4th and 5th at 7:30, and Saturday and Sunday, March 22nd, 23rd, 29th, 30th, April 5th and 6th at 2 p.m. Tickets are $22. You can get them at inspiretheater.ticketleap.com. They're located in Westland, 33455 Warren Road. They do a real good job over there. Don Nicholson, our cruise car guru. They're having the Wayne Road Cruise, June 14th. Mark your calendars. And that's in Westland. Autos for Autism. I was just asked to be another celebrity judge. I'm honored to be so. I think Mike's working it as well. It's the 24th annual Autos for Autism. Monday, June 16th from 4 to 9 p.m. Garden City Middle School, 1851 Radcliffe near Ford Road in Wildwood. Live music with Bonnie and the Working Girls. She does a great job. She's been around for a long time. R&J Smoked Meats, motorcycles welcome. You can donate online at Autos for Autism, autosforautismgc.com. Okay, Mike, you ready to take over? What are you doing? Taking a break?
I don't know. Suddenly I wasn't connected anymore.
All right, well, we're almost done. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, that looks like the Heinz Green Cruise.
Yep.
It's going to be on August 24th. It's huge.
Yeah, that's a big one. All right. That was the last one, too.
Yeah, God.
Okay. Well, that's all right. You got anything else?
Yeah, I don't know what you did while I was trying to re-get in. Did you talk about Inspire Theater?
Yes, I got all that.
How about
Newsies. Yep, Newsies. I got that.
Newsies? Did you do this
Pig race.
fish fry?
The what?
The fish fry over
No,
at
no
St.
fish.
Thomas.
That's starting.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I didn't do it.
Okay, well, St. Thomas Aquinas has their annual fish fry,
Uh-huh.
and they're located at 31530 Beechwood Street.
Uh-huh.
The first one would be tomorrow from 4:30 to 7. They have quite a menu. Carry-out dinners are available.
Okay.
Okay, you did the pig race?
Yep.
Good.
Fawn Salvador says Project Graduation is having a fundraiser with raffle baskets, fire pit of cheer, 50-50 raffle, and bake sale this Saturday, 12 to 7 at the sports venue. Ooh, that's going to conflict with the pig race too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
You need that leave sports venue a little bit early if you're going to get to the pig race.
Yeah.
And start around 6 o'clock.
Yeah. First race is 6:30, I think. So you've got time.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Fawn.
It's not a long drive from sports venue to Radcliffe.
Captain Steve Ray is in there from Maryland. He's back at Maryland. Remember when he did the show from there and walked the entire campus? I was so tired.
Yeah. It was easy. It was easier to sit in our chairs and watch him walk.
I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it. He did a great job too. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
How about the Timothy Lutheran Church
great show.
soup and salad fundraiser?
2.5 mile tour that was. Oh wow. Yeah, I know it was long. Wow, you got your exercise in that day.
That's
good to have you.
Yeah.
Is that it? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, that said, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast.
Right. A big thank you to our guests, council members, Karen Hughes and Dominic King.
Yep.
They did a great job. I want to put up their information here if you want to contact them. Email.
Very conscientious.
Huh?
They're very conscientious.
Yes. If you want to contact Karen, email her at hughesK@gardencitymi.org. And Dominic King is kingd@gardencitymi.org. And they will be more than happy to talk with you. Also, a big thank you to Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More right here in Garden City. You can contact Joe at 734-523-8291. Set up an appointment, or if you have a question, Joe is more than happy and available to answer for you.
Yeah, he did a good job tonight. That's when my thing went on just about at the end of his presentation.
Oh, yeah, Dennis Dykman. Yeah, that's right. Your event on April 14th at Body by Wade in Westland. Yes. I forgot to mention that. I apologize. That's a free event, right, Dennis? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Good show. All right. Okay. All right. April 14th. Don't forget, Body by Wade in Westland. Say hi to Dennis Dykman, the carpet guy. Also, a big thank you to my fantastic co-host, Dr. Tom Mywinski, and Mike Jones. Good job as always. Huge shout out to each and every one of you. Every one of you, I want to thank for sharing part of your time with us tonight and every Thursday night. Really appreciate it. Remember, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook, so we hope that you'll catch us at your convenience, especially if you joined us late by going to facebook.com/GCChat, and feel free to share it with your friends. Also, catch us over on our YouTube channel. Just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. And you'll find not only this show, but all of our past shows as well. They're all in order. Just click on the live tab. And please subscribe to the channel. We would appreciate that. Just click on that subscribe button. And at the end of our shows, what do we like to do, Mike? We like to thank all the healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And whenever you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. Any final thoughts, Mike?
Just my usual ones. And flu epidemic is really hitting hard. A lot of people being hospitalized.
Yeah. How about the measles in Texas? Oh, holy cow.
Yeah.
That
Well-
was eradicated. Now it's coming back.
Well, those people get
Well, I guess JFK's telling them to, well, he ain't telling them, but he is saying that would be a good idea. Dennis Dykman, he says, yes, sir. It's a free event. Okay. Thank you, Dennis. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. And if you see something,
say something.
right. You froze up for a while there, Mike. And,
I'm just sitting here. I don't know what the hell's going on.
must be your Wi-Fi, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
And please don't hesitate. Vaccinate, like Mike said. Get vaccinated for the flu and measles, and you're not just protecting yourself, but you're protecting others as well. And Mike, if you see something,
Say something.
yes, say something. We need to take care of one another out there. For all your weather information, head on over to DrTomsWeather.com. It's got a great user-friendly website over there. You saw it tonight. So we hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for listening. If you would like to contact any of us here at the chat for any reason, once again, email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com. We like to hear from our listeners. Let us know how we're doing and what you would like to see more of. Don't forget to mark your calendars. No show March 20th, but our 700 show celebration we will have on March 27th. It's going to be remotely, so we're going to have a lot of guests on, I think. We will see you right back here live on Facebook and YouTube next Thursday, March 13th at 8 p.m. Remember, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/GCChat, and on our YouTube channel, just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We would appreciate that. I want to give a shout out to all the people that were in there tonight: Mrs. Chat, Annette McNeil, Nora Fix, the Notary Babe, Shannon Coffey, Michael Bingo, Dennis Dykman, Ruth Hessling, John Murray. Thank you. Thank you. Who else we got in there? Fawn Salvatore. Thank you, Fawn. Captain Steve Ray from the Garden City Fire Department. I don't want to miss anybody. Patty Fix just popped in, says, hi, guys. How you doing, Patty? Good to see you. Also, we had Danny Bartley in there from DSD Sports Chat, and Mike Leica from AquaChem Solution, carpet cleaning, and a few more that I can't see who it is. So, yeah, we had a good turnout tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you. So, everyone have a fantastic rest of your week, and stay safe, and good night. Mike, you take care.
Yes, sir.
See you next week.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, bye.
Bye.